I feel like as a Latina, the whole toxica and oh, are you toxic? I like toxic Latinas. I feel like it's holding us back a little bit. I've never romanticized toxicity, and I've never been the type of Latin woman to be like, oh yeah, I'm toxic. Toxicity is really draining and exhausting, and I've never thought of it as fun. I've never thought of it as like a cute personality trait, because also our words have power. And if I'm constantly saying, oh yeah, I'm toxic, I'm a toxic girlfriend, you don't want to be around me, I'm toxic, what am I saying about myself? I'm saying I lack spiritual growth. I like to live in the past. And honestly, that I lack mental and emotional regulation and skills.
Alright, so let me tell you why Latino women are disgusting. And disgusting. I literally mean disgusting. Over the past, I would say 10 plus years, I've dealt with Latino women from young to older to short to tall. All types of Latinas. And they've all taught me one thing, that they're disgusting. They are hypergamous creatures. And this goes for, I would say, mainly Latinas and all women, but what I've learned over the past years, Latino women are here to do you dirty, and you're allowing it. You're seeing all the social media shit of cater to your woman, cater to your girl, get her flowers, get her all of this. But I'm gonna tell you why that is fucking up your chances of keeping, not only getting a Latina, but keeping a Latina. Because I'm telling you, these Latinos move different. I've seen girls go from one guy to another guy in the same friend group. That's just how they're built. I've seen be with a guy, that guy's doing the most for her, treating her right, taking her out to nice restaurants, nice dinners, getting her flowers, getting her gifts, just for that girl, just for that Latina girl, just go be fucking with someone else. While she's getting treated right, she wants someone that she doesn't have, because they all want what they can't have. And that's just how they're built, and you're not realizing it. Latina woman will also, let's say you found a Latina woman, right? You're in the talking stage, you guys exchange numbers, you found her at the gym, coffee shop, whatever. You guys exchange numbers, it's going good. You guys are going on a couple dates, and you're realizing, like, is she pushing away? You're noticing she's giving you less attention, and that's because you gave her too much attention. You gave her too much attention, and now she is disgusted by you, because at first she fucked with you. Maybe it was because of your looks, but because you were something new to her. And the moment you showed that you aren't who you are, who you show that you are, because a lot of people out here, a lot of guys, they're moving like they're the shit, like they're trying to fake confidence, but they're really not that person. So some girls fall for it. These girls have an idea of a person they want, and they're trying to find that person, and they probably picture it with you until you show them that you're not that person, and that's why they're pushing away, because you're giving too much attention. You're lowering your own value by being there too much for her, and you're thinking like, oh, if I show her all this attention, she's gonna fuck with me because I'm the only one showing her attention. I don't want no one else to show her attention. I want to be the only one. Little do you know, that is pushing her away, and that is getting her pants dry as fuck. Trust me, Latina women are savages. They want what they can't have. You gotta see it as, like, I'm sure you've heard of it, like a pedestal. They gotta be looking up at you. You can't be looking up at them. These women are dangerous. All Latina women are dangerous, and that's how they're built. I don't know if it's the daddy issues, but it's hypergamy. They're built like that. They're just that type of creature. It goes back to our roots. We're supposed to be out here leading. We're not supposed to be chasing after them. I'm gonna talk about an experience I had with a friend at the gym, actually. I'm not gonna say names, but he's a good-looking guy, right? He saw some girl, went up to her, they exchanged numbers or whatever. Weeks went by, looks like it was going good, but the way he would come talk to me about her, it was almost like as if she was like all he ever wanted. Like, oh my god, bro, like, I think I found the one. And I was already knowing he's already gonna fuck up. Girl's good, pretty, Latina, and weeks went by, months went by. It only lasted like 2 months. She saw the good looks in him. She saw the value he had, and he ruined all that value by being available too much, because he would constantly be like, oh, he would fix his schedule around her schedule. You're not supposed to do that, especially with Latina women. The moment they see that you're moving based off their moves, you're fucked. So that's a mistake right there that you can note for you not to do, because long story short, he lost the girl. She doesn't want him. She came up with a bunch of excuses like, oh, I'm working right now, I'm in school, I'm doing this, I don't got time for that. But they got time for the people they want to give the time to. They got time for the people they want to give the time to, not for the people that they're making excuses for. So yeah, so he gave her too much attention. He started working his schedule around hers. He was entering her world rather than her entering his world. He started asking her like, oh, what do you got coming up? I want to go to your events, I want to do this and that with you on your terms. Basically unconsciously doing it, when it's supposed to be her entering your world. You're supposed to be locked in doing your stuff, and she's supposed to be going after you, not necessarily chasing. Don't play that dumb game either, but like, you're supposed to be locked in already, not unconsciously doing it. You're supposed to be on your journey, working on your shit, and they're gonna feed off that energy, and they're gonna be like, oh, he's determined, he's disciplined. My hypergamy loves that. I want that. I want what I can't have. So she's looking up at you like, oh, you're a god figure, because at the end of the day, they're looking for like a god figure to lead them, to provide, to be disciplined. And it's like, hypergamy looks for survival, for their own survival. So they want someone that is going to be able to provide food in worst case scenarios, fight for them, go hunting, bring food, while they do their nature of being nurturing. So that's where he went wrong. He started catering to her, blew it. Latina women don't realize it, but that's how they're built. And then they're over here talking shit like, oh man, men are trash. This guy, for some reason it didn't work, but I'm over here talking to this guy, but this guy doesn't want me, but I really want him. Because they want what they can't have. That's just how they're built. They want what they can't have. And I haven't really talked about my own experiences, but I'll probably talk about it in other videos. And if you heard the stories, well, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear the stories of me personally going through experiences like this, where I learned not to do those mistakes. I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've been over here where I'm doing all the work, going after them, and I've learned the hard way. And I'm over here now, grateful. I'm actually grateful for all that shit that happened before. And maybe it's meant to be for you too. So if you're going through it, just trust the process. You're gonna get out of it, and you're gonna become a man. Just subscribe and follow me, and I'll show you the path. But yeah, so I've been through that, where you just provide too much. Well, not provide, where you show up too much, you lower your value, and you're not after what you want. You're after her, and that's a big no, man. Latina ladies are gonna ruin your life. They're here to ruin it, and you're allowing it by doing all these little mistakes that you don't realize, because other girls are telling you like, oh, you're supposed to do this for your lady, but you're not. Do the exact opposite of what they say. Sprinkle it here and there. You gotta be, not only, I don't know where these guys get this idea of being nonchalant and being this stoic guy, where it's like you have no charisma. Tap into a self where you're the whole package, where people just are attracted to you, where you have that aura. You don't gotta fake it, trying to be fucking stoic all the time, fucking nonchalant. Oh, I'm not gonna laugh because I don't want to seem like, just be charismatic. But you can't force it. You just gotta learn, be social with people, and it's gonna come through to your relationship. So if you're like that with other people, it'll come to you. You know what I'm trying to say. So if you're like that with other people, it'll feed on to relationships. The energy will come, because you're you are already that person. So don't try to fake it. Don't try to be this person you're not, because you're gonna learn the hard way. So this video is getting a little long, but long story short, don't provide too much attention to these Latina women. It will backfire. I promise you that. They are built to ruin you without knowing. They're not doing it intentionally. Maybe someone do it intentionally, but that's how they're built. That's how they're built, my brother. So this is gonna be the first video on this channel. I'm gonna go over everything Latina ladies, Latina women. This is the Latina playbook. How to get Latinas, how to not only get them, but keep them. That's one thing you guys are fucking up too. You're getting them, but you're not keeping them. And you're over here thinking, oh, maybe she's really busy. Maybe she's doing this. Maybe she really means what she says. No, she's bullshitting you. So I'm gonna teach you how to keep them. So tap in, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.